Story of Sita Mata Nitnem. Religion and loyalty have deep importance in Indian culture. Nitya Niyama or Nitnem is the basis of spiritual progress and mental peace. It is not just a religious act, but a symbol of positive attitude and discipline towards life. Sita Mata, who is considered an ideal woman and embodiment of devotion, faced every difficulty in her life by following Nitnem. His Nitnem story teaches us how prayer from a true heart can overcome all the troubles of life. Sita Mata was devout since childhood. Despite being the daughter of King Janak, she was very simple and devoted to God. His life was always spent following Nitnem. His daily routine included worship of Lord Vishnu, Tulsi Puja, and regular meditation. She would wake up before sunrise, take bath and remember God. She followed this same rule in every phase of her life, whether she lived in the palaces of Janakpur or during the painful days of exile. Even during his exile, when he had to live in the forest with Sri Ram and Lakshman, he never left Nitnem. Even in the forest of Dandakaranya, where there were dangerous animals and demons everywhere, Sita Mata continued chanting her daily routine. This rule of his not only strengthened his soul but also became a source of inspiration for Sri Ram and Lakshman. Once upon a time, Sri Ram and Lakshman had gone to the forest to collect wood and fruits. Mother Sita was alone in the hut. As usual, he woke up in the morning, took bath, decorated the puja thali, and started his Nitnem by remembering God. This morning in the forest was different from other days. There was a light mist in the sky and the birds were unusually quiet. Sita Mata considered this to be a normal change in nature and concentrated on it. Then suddenly, strange sounds started coming near the hut. A group of demons, who were looking for prey in the forest, came near the hut. The demons, seeing Sita Mata alone, planned to scare and humiliate her. They came near the hut and started laughing loudly and saying scary things. But Mother Sita did not pay attention to his words. She remained engrossed in her daily routine. The demons became more angry when they saw that their threats were having no effect. They tried to create nuisance by coming inside the hut. But as soon as they stepped into the hut, an invisible force stopped them. The devotion to Mother Sita and the influence of her chanted mantras were so powerful that the demons were not able to enter inside the hut. Sita Mata also remembered Sri Ram along with Lord Vishnu in her Nitnem. He believed that God always protects true devotees. His eyes were closed, but his mind was completely still and surrendered at the feet of God. The demons made a last attempt to frighten Mother Sita. But as soon as they reached near them, suddenly a bright light spread. This light was a symbol of the grace of Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi. The demons' power diminished, and they fled from there in fear. When Sri Ram and Lakshman returned from the forest, they saw this miracle. Holy light and the fragrance of Tulsi was spread all around the hut. He found Sita Mata reciting Nitnem. When Mother Sita narrated the entire incident to him, Sri Ram proudly said, "O Sita, your devotion and kindness have taught us that remembering God with a true heart can overcome every crisis. Your devotion is an example not only for you, but for the entire creation." Learning. This story of Sita Mata's Nitnem teaches us that true faith in God and regular spiritual practice provides self-confidence even in the most difficult times of life. Nitnem is not just a religious process, but it is a means of purifying a person's mind, soul and body. From the life of Sita Mata, we learn that discipline and dedication to God is true devotion. When we remember God regularly, positive energy flows within us. This energy gives us courage and patience in every situation. This story of Sita Mata's Nitnem is a wonderful example of purity, devotion, and self-confidence. It teaches us that no matter how many difficulties we face, we should follow dharma and daily rules in our life. When our mind and soul are pure, we can face any challenge. The life of Sita Mata is inspiring for all of us. His Nitnem is a role model not only for him but also for the future generations. This is the reason why even today so much importance is given to daily rules and meditation in Indian culture.